Alright, I know I'm really late with this. I've been busy and tired and still have a lot of stuff to do. But I'm going to do some recording now of this and hopefully the Archon quest. So this is the event Aphid Treasure Trace. So let's get started. I'm actually right by the thing. I just need to go a little bit higher. Oh look, it's Shilonlin. I think that's how you say her name. Hi Shilonlin, didn't expect to see you here. Hey there, traveler, Paimon. What is it so weird? What, is it so weird to see me at my own home? Well, no, but Paimon thought you'd have found a beautiful tree to get a few days shut-eye in by now, since we just solved such a big problem. I'd love to, but everyone's been busy with the reconstruction. It'd feel wrong to slack off at a time like this. So this is where you've decided to contribute? Here, let me show you something. Wow, what a pretty jewel. Looks very valuable, but something looks off. Hehe, sharp as always. This is a phlogiston honey pearl. This particular patterning that's been making the rounds recently in the market. They're usually produced by phlogiston aphids. Pretty common, really. But these oddly patterned ones are both novel and scarce, making them quite expensive. Paimon gets it. That's just like how we love treasure chests that are awesome looking patterns on them too. Or that have awesome looking patterns. Hee so I bought a few for my collection, and guess what? After a few days, the potted plant I was raising nearby had withered. I didn't think much of it at first. I mean, I don't know the very first thing about growing plants anyway. Later, however, I heard Kanish say that some people got sick. Most of them were customers of Chevin's gemstone shop. Even Chevin herself proved no exception. Huh? Wait, did it all have something to do with this gem, then? I thought so too, and so I smashed one open and discovered that it contained some abyssal energy. Low concentration, of course, and isolated by the outer shell of the honey pearl itself, which made it almost undetectable. What about the victims? How are they doing now? No need to worry. The low concentration resulted in minor maladies, with most being sleepy or being prone to exhaustion. It hasn't had an effect on the more fit, like myself or Kanish. Phew! And here, Paimon thought this might be a sticky situation. Sticky, like the honey and honey pearls? I'd bet Paimon was thinking sticky like slimes instead. You know it. And fortunately for us, this problem's only a threat to ordinary people, just like slimes. You two really understand one another. We totally do. Still, we've met lots of people scared stiff of slimes, so it's not like we can ignore it just because it isn't dangerous for us, right? Exactly. I already explained the situation to our chief and asked him to collect and destroy all the strange honey pearls on the market. But we still need to attack this issue at the source. My sentiments exactly. Like I said, phlogiston honey pearls are produced by phlogiston aphids. If anything is the source of the problem, it'll be them. I went to look for Kanish, since he's got the better head for investigating between us. Yesterday he sent word that he found aphids with abyssal contamination. There are also traces of their presence near the scions of the canopy and people of the springs. Right, and Kanish also notified Mualani. However, they're not exactly gemstone enthusiasts, so the problems didn't affect them as much. Looks like there are all sorts of lingering abyssal-related issues. Huh? Guess we've gotta be patient. How do you plan to deal with the aphids? Catch them first. We can still purify this level of abyssal contamination. We shouldn't need to harm the aphids. Aphids? Maybe it's pronounced aphids or aphids. Anyways, Kanish has marked out places where they gather. I'm heading to a spot near our tribe. Would you like to come along, by the way? A little bug catching sounds like fun, doesn't it? I'd have invited Kanish, or Kashina, but unfortunately, she is already occupied. I'm game. I'm glad to have you. Would have been a boring trip otherwise. Let's head off then.
Let's go, Twirly! Woohoo!
Get out of the... Yes, thank you. This is our spot. See that? An Aphid polluted with the power of the abyss. Way larger than any normal one ever gets. Wow, what a huge Aphid. Is it dangerous? Relax. Even though it's been contaminated by the abyss, its behavior doesn't seem to have changed at all. Still, I've specially prepared an extra large insect net to make sure everything goes smoothly. Here you go. It'll come in handy for catching them in a moment. Oh, right. By the way, Kanish mentioned something rather unusual. He discovered that there's a special berry that always grows near where abyssal aphids are found. The berry contains a toxin that can paralyze the aphids. So if we spread them on the net, it'll stop the aphids from struggling. Huh? Why are aphids living around a berry that paralyzes them? Seems kind of strange to Paimon. I think so too. First time I've heard of an animal living alongside something that's dangerous to them. It's totally unnatural. Wait, could someone be behind them getting infected with the abyss? Paimon's sure on high alert these days. Hey, even the dumbest guides grow up, and Paimon was never dumb to start with anyway. The only problem is that we searched everywhere, but didn't find any traces of human involvement. So let's just chalk it up to some unknown natural aphid behavior for now. Fine, but no matter what, we've got to catch them first. We don't want anything else that makes people sick running around. Bug Buster Squad, move out! Abyss corroded phlogiston aphids will be protected by a spiral ward that, before they break, will prevent your attack from depleting abyssal power. Once this ward is broken, the aphid will be stunned, and while the ward is broken, each attack by a character can deplete a specific amount of abyssal power. Night Soul aligned attacks or higher frequency attacks can deplete abyssal power more quickly. Deploying Shalin's insect net within its effective range can greatly damage a ward and trap aphids. Characters' attacks can damage their wards, and Night Soul aligned attacks can do so more effectively. The insect net needs to charge up before being used. Collect shuckleberries to charge the net and restore some flotation. The challenge will contain shuckleberry plants and objects that contain these berries. Defeating certain opponents will also grant a small amount of shuckleberries. If aphids corrupted by abyssal power are attacked, they will flee to the next zone after a period of time. If their wards have been broken, abyssal corroded phlogiston aphids will immediately flee to the next zone once they recover from their stunned state. There is a fixed upper limit to the amount of abyssal power that can be depleted each time the ward is broken.
You can only do so much on your own, but with a group, anything's possible.
Trial characters, start. Collect shuckleberries. Okay, yeah, I already read that.
How annoying! Who can play at that game? command. Target acquired.
Clear the area!
One minute and 42 seconds. Phew, we did it! Though this bugger certainly looks big, it was pretty easy to catch. It's not dangerous at all, other than the fact it likes to run away. The insect net and numbing berries were really useful, too. But seeing as that it's the abyss these aphids are contaminated with, they could attract monsters. Best to be on your guard. Yeah, you're right. And since these all too convenient berries just happen to be here, well, if it was Paimon, she'd steer clear of any enemies. Being around berries like this isn't normal or natural, traveler. We should keep our eyes peeled. There's something real fishy going on, for sure. You certainly look like an expert on suspicious going-ons. Paimon learned it from you. Ha! Anyway, thanks for coming out here with me. We've taken care of one area, so it's about time for a nice little break. After all, I'll need your help over the next few days, too. Okay. There should be another one I can do. Oops. I have actually quite a bit I can do. Good catch. I think it's that time thing there. Yep. Yeah, I have Kanichi, so I don't need the trial character.
Okay.
It's because he rearranged my thing. Why couldn't you just leave my lineup the way it was?
Booba, get them!
Locked up.
Oh, you're done, Denise! Haha, you're so done! Let's shred, Sharky! Carving wave!
Let's grab these while I'm here.
I got him cornered.
Out of the frying pan, it's...
Huh, that was unexpected.
And there we go. I don't know if I got it within the thing. Let's check. Yep, I got it within the thing, and that is all I care about. Okay, I'll go ahead and do one more, and then I'll save the last two for another day.
Woohoo! The slippery ground here is perfect for sliding around on a surfboard.
Kanich again. Fucking up my arrangement.
Target acquired. My mistake.
Woohoo! Need a surfboard? Amazing! Surf's up! Amazing! Right here! Eat this!
I got him cornered.
Get there!
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Japan!
And there we go. I don't know why, but my Kachina does way more damage. Alright. Alrighty. That's a lot of stuff I've collected. And then that's the details to the one so I can make that notification go away. Anyways, so that's going to be it for now for the Aphid Treasure Trace event, and I'll see you guys later.